Hi friends, Caitlin Kuhn, the Energy Tuner. Today we are going to talk about radionics. What is radionics? So I've got a couple things I want to read to you. So this is from Ludi Larson's old publication. And in here there's a quote from the USPA Psychotronics Association. And they define psychotronics, another name for radionics, as the science of mind-body environment relationships. This is an interdisciplinary science concerned with the interactions of matter, energy, and consciousness. And I would have to say, in my opinion, what that means is radionics is a type of energy work that is interfacing with other informational fields that you can connect to help analyze and balance whatever is going on, whether it be working on soil, water, humans, pets, anything. You are merely connecting and analyzing and then helping balance. Basically, what we mean by balance, we mean we are helping reduce the stress response. That's what most energy work is. You're not actually correcting any disease. You're not correcting any ailments. There's no physical work. You are not doing anything medical. What you are doing is changing that stress response. Because then if the body or soil has that stress response removed, it can heal itself. It's doing its own work, and that's what our bodies are capable of. That's what the blueprint is for. It knows what to do. It has the memory of what to do. Sometimes we need to just turn on a light switch for it and help it remember and connect the dots. And especially with all of the toxins, the environmental toxins, the food toxins, the childhood toxins, there is a lot going on in our bodies that it's not supposed to be there, and it's having a hard time flushing it all out. And if we get too many emotional or mental toxins, which words have energy, they can measure words. We've actually seen this. I'm sure everybody has seen the photo of the bird singing the melody, and you can see it in the breath, in the cold air. I'm sure everybody has. If you haven't seen it, Google it. Words are energy. Everything we speak has energy. That's how everything manifests. We speak it. Unfortunately, the universe doesn't just hear what you say. The universe hears how you feel about what you say. So be mindful of that. But everything has energy. Everything works on energy. And of course, there is water molecules all around us, and water has memory. So there's just a lot going on. So that's kind of my long rant of what radionics is. It's a type of energy work, and all we are doing is help balance and change the stress response. So I use an instrument. I also have paper instruments. If my instrument is full or if my replicator is full, I will turn to my paper instruments. They're not quite as fast. They're not quite as powerful, but they do work. I disagree with people that say that they are radiesthesia. I don't agree. Not mine anyway. Mine doesn't work off of my own energy. It pulls energy from the ethers. I prefer to use an instrument. I know that some people can do it themselves. I'm actually going to read you this quote from Ludi. She says, "I feel the finest instrument lies within the individual, and that it is this sensitive instrument we are training or with which we are becoming consciously connected." And I deeply agree with her here. We are the most important instrument, and what we are doing is becoming very connected. I actually have a quote here that I look at often when I'm working, and it says that when you are connected with your instrument, you are becoming one with the universe, because the whole universe has that quantum entanglement. We're all entangled together, right? So when we consciously want to connect to it or try to connect to it, or we're working with it, we are becoming one, and that's how we're able to do work. The instrument helps me stay out of my own way, for lack of a better word, because when I'm using the instrument, I can be very specific for short amounts of time, and then it kind of does the work for me. Whereas if you are doing the work yourself with your brain, you can use it. You can do that without using your own energy. You can pull energy up through the ethers. For women, I just learned this. You actually pull it from Mother Earth. Men pull it down from the celestial. And that's how you can keep the natural flow of energy so that you're not using your own energy. But you can use your own mind and power for anything. However, I think for myself, it's much harder to be that specific and direct for long periods of time. I like to have a tool so that I can kind of let my mind wander once I've got it going. I don't have to stay tuned in that whole time because that's a lot of work. It's a lot of focus, and I have squirrel brain. I've got a lot of projects and a lot of people I'm working on all at once, and it's a lot to focus on. So I use an instrument. I'm a big advocate of instruments, but I do think that we can do a lot with just our mind and our power without using our own energy source. Anyways, that was my quick overview of radionics. I hope that it made sense. Reach out with questions and listen to my podcast for more information.